Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video. If you guys could do me a huge favour and smash the likes, that'd be absolutely awesome because today we are live. We are doing the WWE Summerslam 2015 predictions. I've been waiting all week to do this. Let's get right into it. We've gone live on the channel. Everything's good to go. Here we go, guys. This is the live stream for WWE SummerSlam. We've got, I think there's 10 matches on the match card, which is absolutely ridiculous. But somehow, we're going to make our way through it. We're going to do all the predictions on the show. As always, we're going to kick things off with the big one, which is going to be Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. But we are going to, well, I've seen a lot of people saying that they think that The Undertaker is going to win this match. But the only winner I see happening is going to be Brock Lesnar. I don't understand why people keep saying that The Undertaker is going to win. I mean, surely Brock Lesnar's going to win here. I mean, we've got a guy who hasn't won a match since January at the Royal Rumble, and it just seems too obvious to have Undertaker win here. I mean, isn't it obvious? It just seems too obvious to have Undertaker come back and get his payback on Brock Lesnar for ending the streak. Doesn't that just seem way too obvious to you? I just don't see that the main event is going to go down like that. I don't think anybody would be happy where SummerSlam ends with Undertaker beating Brock Lesnar and getting his payback on Brock Lesnar. I just don't think that's as exciting as what the WWE is going to do. I just see, the only thing that I see people saying is that the Undertaker's going to win. I mean, I honestly think I can only see Brock Lesnar walking out with the win on the SummerSlam pay-per-view. Now, there's so many reasons this is. One, he hasn't won a match since January at the Royal Rumble. This is a guy who's ended the Undertaker streak. He's supposed to be the biggest beast we have ever seen in the whole of the WWE. But apparently, he hasn't won a match since January at the Royal Rumble. Okay. And also, why would the Undertaker be the first guy to pin Lesnar after ending the streak? Lesnar hasn't been pinned clean since ending the streak. So why would Undertaker be the guy to do it? It doesn't make any sense. It would make no sense to end the streak if the only person that Lesnar's going to put over in the process is Undertaker himself. I mean, it was only a few months ago we were saying, oh, he's going to put over Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to be the first guy to pin Brock Lesnar after ending the streak. But now we're talking about Undertaker being the one to pin Brock Lesnar. I mean, that just makes no sense. Why would they end 21 years just to put over Undertaker at the end of it? That makes no sense to me. Surely Brock's going to walk out with the win here. That's what I see as logical. I don't see Undertaker winning here as being logical. As soon as Undertaker has this match, you're not going to see him for maybe until WrestleMania. But Brock Lesnar, you know, he's been around quite a lot in the last few months. I just think the win's going to do a lot more for Brock Lesnar than it is for Undertaker. Why should Brock Lesnar put over Undertaker here? That just makes no sense. But I still see loads of people saying that Undertaker's going to win. He's going to get his payback. But at the end of the day, why would they end the streak to put over Undertaker? Because Brock Lesnar's never been beaten. So why would they waste their time putting over Undertaker here? They've got to save it until somebody special comes along. Giving it to Undertaker, the win to Undertaker over anybody else on the roster just makes no sense. You could have Bray Wyatt beat Brock Lesnar. You could have Cesaro beat Brock Lesnar. But Undertaker beating Brock Lesnar, the first guy to do it since he ended the streak, that just doesn't make any sense. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me here? CFC Sonster says, I think Taker will stay around for a while. Well, what we saw at WrestleMania 30, I don't think that is going to happen. I mean, why put over a guy who might never have another match after this? It's a bit sketchy. Mr. Creepy Boss says Taker is going on the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast. I didn't know that. That should be pretty cool. Mr. Creepy Boss then goes and says Lesnar will win and Taker will disappear until WrestleMania 32. That's what I think is going to happen. Why put over Undertaker in this match, which is dubbed as the biggest rematch of all time, when Lesnar himself actually needs a win himself? He hasn't won since January. So Mr. Creepy Boss says, I agree. Tom, thanks. That's what I think. Wrestling for all V12 says, something with Kane or The Rock will happen. No one will win clean. I don't know. I'm not sure if Kane is going to come in this match or he's going to come in the Cena and Rollins match to screw over Seth Rollins. More likely this match, I think, because I think Seth Rollins more likely to retain his title. Kane was supposed to return on Monday Night Raw this week, but he didn't. So it looks as if they're saving Kane for the pay-per-view. Now, I'm not sure how I'm not sure how Kane fits in this one. I'm not sure if people will be happy with Kane ruining the main event of WrestleMania. That doesn't really sound like something I want to see, but if it's Masked Kane, yeah, that'd be great. Anything but Masked Kane, that'd be cool. Goran Perikin says, dodgy ending for sure. Want Lesnar, but think Taker will get his win back. I can see a dodgy ending happening, but I definitely don't see Undertaker beating Lesnar clean with a pin, because that just makes no sense. Why end the streak to then just give the win? The guy that beats Brock Lesnar is Undertaker. That's not logical. It doesn't make sense. Why end 21 years for that? Mr. Creepy Boss says Paul Heyman could also betray Kane. He says Lesnar. Anything could happen in this match, but I think the more likely is that Brock Lesnar is the guy that goes over. Tom, think any match will happen on the pre-show, says CFC Sonster. I have no idea. I didn't even know there was going to be a pre-show. I thought they were just doing 4 hours. I haven't heard anything about the pre-show until I Googled it earlier this morning. So I don't know. I've said this so many times. I don't see the point of a pre-show anyway. So I really don't care. I haven't watched a pre-show since I think WrestleMania. So I don't know. What do you guys think is going to happen on the pre-show? I mean, they might have an NXT match. I think that would be cool. I didn't see what Finn Balor posted on Instagram. What was that? Admire D Monkey says Lesnar gonna win. That's what I think. Wrestling for All says Heyman will never turn heel. I think they've got to keep Heyman with Brock Lesnar. I mean, that's like literally the best thing on TV since forever. PWC Lounge says Kane will interrupt Cena versus Rollins, chokeslam Rollins, and Cena as the Lone Shark Demon. I don't know. I think it might be more likely that Kane interrupts that match because it's not in the main event. I think loads of people want to see the main event end clean because I don't know. I don't know how Kane fits in it all. Yeah, SummerSlam's 5 hours. Fucking hell. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Sweet, we got 18 viewers in here. Much better than last time. I think we got like 5 last time. I ballsed it up last time. But anyway, yeah, if you guys got anything more to say about the Brock Lesnar match, then please leave a comment. But that's all I've got to say. I mean, it doesn't make sense to end the streak to put Undertaker over at the end of it. That's all I'm saying. Sup, Neon Wrestler. Yeah, that's all I'm saying about that one. If you guys have got any other opinions about that match, then talk about it in the live chat. But we're going to move swiftly on because we've got like 10 matches to make our way through. We're going to move on to the John Cena versus Seth Rollins match. Hello, George Star. You finally got into the live stream. Now, I have my winner as Seth Rollins. I have my winner as Seth Rollins here, which is might be a bit controversial. I either have it as Seth Rollins. I've written Seth Rollins or no contest because apparently this is a long-term feud. So anything can happen apart from, I think, John Cena winning here. So you can either have Rollins winning or a no contest. I don't see any way John Cena is winning here. Now, the reason because of that is Cena's just had a new t-shirt that says 15-time champion, so I don't think he's going to win the 16th one at SummerSlam. And pretty much, it's not really been built around Cena winning the 16th championship. I think when Cena finally gets the 16th championship, there will be a lot more build around it. I mean, there's barely any hype at the moment for Cena to reach Ric Flair's title reign. It's going to happen in the future for sure, but it doesn't feel like that's what they're building it around. And it doesn't feel like that's the direction they're sort of going with. It sort of feels like this match is happening, but it's not been built around John Cena winning the 16th title. I think when he does win the 16th title, they'll do a lot more build around that, and there'll be a lot more hype and speculation about John Cena winning it. It just doesn't seem like they've really done that here. A lot of the matches haven't been built that well here. And I think Seth Rollins needs a legitimate win. I mean, every other retain he's had has been cheap. I think against Orton, he used Kane to get the victory. I think against Ambrose numerous times, he just clenched the title from the ladder match. I mean, he hasn't had a clean win. I think a win over John Cena will actually cement him as a legitimate champion because it doesn't feel like he is in the moment. Now, Goran Perkins says Sheamus. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. I think if Sheamus goes over on the pay-per-view, then he could. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're saving Sheamus to cash in at the end of all this Rollins and Cena feud. I think this is going to go on for a few months. I'm not sure. I sort of like this title versus title thing. I think I want to carry on for ages. I'm not sure if you want to add Sheamus in the mix yet, but that could be a sort of way to sort of have a title change without, I don't know. I'm not sure how Sheamus sort of fits in this. I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying, instead of having somebody win both belts, they have Sheamus cash in during the match, and then you have Sheamus walk out as with one title and then somebody with the other. Or Sheamus cashes in, beats either Cena or Rollins, and then Sheamus walks out with a world title, and then Cena just keeps his US title. I'm not sure how Sheamus works into this. I think they might sort of save that till later on in the feud. I just think that this is a long-term feud. That's what it's been speculated as. And I don't see Cena, the babyface, going over here. I mean, he might go over in the future in this feud, but at this current point, in the first match, I see Seth Rollins, the heel, retaining here, or a no contest. I'm not sure if they're going to put both belts on Seth Rollins. I just don't see what they're going to do with... If Seth Rollins has both belts, are they going to unify the belts? What are they going to do? I just don't understand that. I don't know if that's where they're going with it. I'm just sort of leaning towards a no contest, but sort of leaning more towards the fact that John Cena's not winning here. So I've got to go with Seth Rollins, but I don't know. I don't know what they do if Seth Rollins walks out with both titles, but I just don't imagine that's going to happen. I'm interested to see what happens. I mean, you guys have been like barking on about Kane. I mean, would you guys be happy about Kane interrupting this title versus title match? I mean, on paper, it sounds amazing. But if you had Kane there, he comes along, chokeslams them both. Would you be impressed with that? Or would you just be like, oh, they fucked up something which could have been good? Oh, God, Jobber Cushnie. Come on, man. Yeah, Sheamus and Orton are having another match, PWC. If Rollins wins, it should be clean wrestling for all. Yeah, I know, right? He hasn't had a legitimate win yet. With a win over Cena, that would be great for him. What's happening with Damien Sandow and Curtis Axel? I think ever since Hulk Hogan sort of got fired, then they've been a bit sketchy on that one. I'm not sure what they're doing with that. I think they gave like a crappy gimmick to Damien Sandow a few weeks ago. Yeah, I have Seth Rollins as the winner here, but maybe more likely to have a no contest with maybe a Kane interference or something like that. Tom, do you like NXT TakeOver Brooklyn? I'm probably not going to watch that. I mean, I don't have time. I wish I was into NXT and all that, but I just don't have time. I barely have time to watch Raw. Never watched SmackDown. I wish I was into NXT, but I'm not. The only thing I can say is I think Bayley's winning the NXT Divas title, and I think Finn Balor's retaining his title. That's the only two predictions I have for that. Imagine Brothers Destruction coming back. That would be awesome. Admire D-Monkey. Dispy says Sheamus cashes in and turns the match into a triple threat match. He kicks Cena and wins the WHC. The US title match continues, and Seth beats Cena and becomes a Triple Crown champion. Dipsy, that is actually a really, really good idea. I hadn't actually thought about that, but I suppose they could actually do that. And that's a way to not have Seth Rollins have both titles, but Seth Rollins has a US title, Cena loses his. It's a credible idea. It's a decent idea, but I like it because it could go like literally any way. Oh my God, 27. That's like really good. 27 viewers, guys. So Balor versus Owens, Goran Perkins says ladder will be match of the weekend. It could be Owens versus Cesaro. It's either Owens versus Cesaro or Balor versus Owens. Could be either. I didn't know that was a ladder match. That's pretty cool. How crazy would this be? Balor, Kane, and Sting interfere, take out Lesnar, and there would be a new Ministry of Darkness. Balor, Kane, Sting, and Taker. Yes, that would be freaking amazing. DJ Plays TEW. Yo, hello. We have got 24 viewers now. 3 have gone. Nice. Oh, we keep getting loads of people. Rude Boy says, do you play WWE Supercards? I am actually going to start a series on that on the channel literally in the next few days. I've literally just been playing on my iPhone now, getting it all sorted and set it up. That is going to happen, guys. So, yeah, so far we got Brock Lesnar winning, Seth Rollins winning, or no contest, but not John Cena winning. Okay? Yeah, right. The Intercontinental Championship match. Ryback, a Big Show, and The Miz. Finally, this match is happening. I think earlier in the feud, when it was around Battleground, I was sort of thinking maybe The Miz was going to come out of the woodwork and sort of steal the win off Ryback. But now I'm more thinking that Ryback's just going to retain here because he's just come back from injury. It's his first title defense ever in his WWE career. And I don't think WWE has any plans for Big Show or The Miz. It probably might be the easiest match to predict on the card that Ryback's walking out as the champion here. If this was Battleground, I might have gone with The Miz winning here. But I think this feud has gone on for way too long. I think Ryback's got to walk out as champion here and move on to bigger and better things, certainly. I think it's going to be a good match. I mean, it's probably the build for it has been ridiculous. I mean, it's been going on for 2 months, and it's the most build we've ever had for an IC match in fucking years. So there's no complaints going on there from me. But I think Ryback, since he's just come back from an injury, he's done well to come back. It's his first title defense. I think for Ryback, for his self-esteem, they might just put Ryback over here. And yeah, they don't have any plans for Big Show. And The Miz, I don't think they've got any plans for him either. Have you seen Ryback SummerSlam 2015 attire? Google it. Okay, I'm going to Google that. Oh, shit. Here we go. What's Ryback's 2015 attire? It's lagging because my freaking computer, I've got like a Word document and a webcam and everything. I can't find it. Describe it to me. Try and describe. Oh, is this it? Oh, Sundays. Describe it to me because I can't seem to find it. Or maybe try and link it in the chat because I can't find it. Oh, 30 viewers. That is great, guys. If you guys could remember to smash the likes. Hang on. If you didn't quite hear that, smash the likes. That would be absolutely awesome. There you go. Smash the likes. We've got a new picture for the smash the likes now. I made it earlier, especially for the like. Oh, shit. I don't need to ask you guys. We've already got 49 likes. That is pretty epic. So we're going to get rid of that because there we go. DJ Player says, I just hate Ryback so much. I think it was a gamble putting the title on Ryback, but we'll see on Sunday how he does. I think I've never really been impressed with Ryback. I think he had an okay match against Cena a couple of years ago, but he's never really impressed me. I think it was a gamble to put the title on him. We'll have to see. What Windows have you got? I've got Windows 10. Joe Kinsella says Ambrose heel turn. We're going to get onto that match right now. So Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Winner, I think I can see smash the likes like Perkins smash Cushnie, guys. Oh my God. Wow, I'm not going to be able to live that one down. That's pretty funny. Stephen Amell, I'm going to get onto him later, Wrestling for All. I have Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose down as the winners here. But Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper could quite easily win here. Now, looking at the card, you've got quite a lot of baby faces winning. So you could maybe make an argument for Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper winning here. But I think Bray beat Reigns at Battleground. So this is sort of Reigns' payback, opportunity to get payback. So you've got to say maybe Reigns is likely to get the win over Bray Wyatt finally here. Now, the feud should end here with Reigns finally getting the win over Bray Wyatt. I mean, and the fact is that, like, when Bray loses, he looks strong in defeat. He's that kind of gimmick which, even though he's lost, he still looks strong in defeat. And I don't think that would damage Bray Wyatt too much with a defeat here. Now, you could say that it's the first time Harper and Wyatt have teamed up again, so maybe they'd want to debut in style and get their careers back on track with a win here. But it's been a long time since Ambrose got a big pay-per-view win. I think Reigns lost at Battleground, which was a surprise. So I think WWE will be keen to give the win to Reigns here. And that's where I think I'm going. But I've seen a lot. I saw somebody just comment there that they think Dean Ambrose is going to turn heel. I know that was the plan a few months ago. I'm not sure if that's where they're still wanting to go with that. But I think that would be an option to... if they don't want Roman Reigns to lose cleanly here, but they want Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper to win, they could have Ambrose turn heel, help the Wyatt family win, maybe, if that's what you're thinking, or just turn on Reigns and set up a Reigns and Ambrose feud for Night of Champions or what. So that sounds good. And I think that's a feud that I'd really, really like to see. I mean, I was thinking about that the other day. We've never really seen a Shield triple threat, which we were promised ages ago. But I have Roman Reigns and Ambrose winning. I mean, it's been a long time since Ambrose won on a pay-per-view. It's been 2 months since Reigns won on a pay-per-view. This is Reigns' opportunity to get payback on the Wyatt family. Why shouldn't it happen? I think that's the logical explanation for this match. I think that's 63 likes. You guys are amazing. That's what I think is going to happen here. But if you guys have a different opinion, comment it in the live chat. But I think that's what's going to happen now. I was really surprised that Roman Reigns didn't win at Battleground. So for him to win here, which sounds pretty obvious. Ian Lovrod says Roman and Dean all the way. I've actually become embarrassingly, I've actually become a big Roman Reigns fan now. Like, I used to hate on him all the time, but I think he's getting better and better, and he's actually becoming really good. I don't think Ambrose should turn heel. Ambrose being thrown with Reigns is helpful to get Reigns over, as he's still not fully accepted. Yeah, that's another good point you've said there, Dipsy. Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, but Ambrose, honestly, I mean, they don't really give him a lot of pay-per-view wins, so they've got to start giving this guy some pay-per-view wins as well, and we can take him even more seriously than we are. And I think they should put out over Ambrose and Reigns here. But you make a good point. I think Ambrose has helped get Reigns over here in this feud, and they should probably keep Ambrose with Reigns for a little bit longer. Read this one way. WWE could go with is Rollins helping Reigns and Ambrose to win, and the Shield reunite to make Rollins go over Cena, but Vince isn't too smart to make that move. Wrestling for All, that's a cool idea as well. I mean, instead of Kane, you could have the Shield reunite. We've got so many good ideas going on here. Ryback's 2015 attire, second website down, mate. PWC Lounge says, let's see if this works. I can't see it. I see a YouTube video. Is that? Oh, right. I found this one. Right. CagesideSeats.com. Let's have a look at this. I can't show it on the... I don't think I can show it on the live stream because it won't work, but... It's an Instagram photo, but it's taking ages to load. It gets better with Ryback Kong on the back. Oh, it's pretty cool, actually. I quite like it. Yeah, I quite like his singlet designs sometimes. They're actually pretty epic. Yeah, cheers for that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I have Reigns and Ambrose going over here. But since Wyatt and Harper just reunited, I can see them going over, to be honest. But I'm going to go with Reigns and Ambrose. So for the WWE Tag Titles, we got the PTP, the New Day, the Lucha Dragons, and Los Matadores. Why Los Matadores in this, I don't know. It would have been better if it was just a triple threat. I don't like these fatal four-way tag matches. It just doesn't make any logical sense to tag in another tag team. Like, if you were a tag team in this match, why would you tag team in a rival tag team in just this match? It just doesn't make sense that they'd... Why would you tag in another team? I never understood why they did these fatal four-way tag matches. They never make any logical sense to me. But, I mean... I've got the winner as primetime players here. I mean, champions usually retain when the odds are stacked against them. That's just a fact. Now, when you look at the card, you've got New Day, Lucha Dragons, Los Matadores. Los Matadores, you can write them off. Lucha Dragons, you can write them off. I mean, the New Day are the only team that could possibly win here, but we've already had a feud between the PTP. For me, the live is dead. So yeah, it might just be you, man. Maybe try and refresh it. Yeah, the New Day are they're the only like credible team that I see could possibly win here, but we've already had a few between them and the primetime players. So would you guys really want to see that again? Like if the New Day win here, then we've got to go for another PTP and New Day feud. I think they'd be clever to put it on the Lucha Dragons here because that brings up another tag team. But I just think the primetime players are retaining here. It's quite an early reign. It took them ages to get hold of the belts, and when they finally did, I think they're holding it on for a while. Yeah, they only just won it a few months ago, so I'm not sure if I'm really keen on them losing it already because it was a long journey to get there. And also, we've already had a few with the New Day, so I don't think the New Day are winning. Lucha Dragons, they'd be clever to put it on the Lucha Dragons, I think, but I'm not sure if they've got a lot of longevity. Why not the Lucha Dragons? Alex Shabanu. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like they do all this cool stuff, but are they like? Do you feel like they're credible and worthy of having the tag team championships? I mean, we've never heard them talk. They never really connect with the crowd. Sort of like they do all these moves which gets our attention, but I don't know. I think the primetime players are all round really, really good. Then the New Day are all round really, really good. The Lucha Dragons, they're good in the ring, but apart from that, what else do they give you? And Los Matadores, they're just crap all around. At the end of the day, this match is a filler match. So usually the champion retains. Okay, I'm going to go to the toilet, but I'll be back in a second because I really need a wee. But hit the like button. And we'll be straight back. But I'll get on to this tag match. Oh, we still got 34 viewers and I was at the toilet. That is ridiculous. Anyway, right, what are people saying? This is fun. Thank you. Hope he washes his hands. I did wash my hands. Haha, Tom turned heel. I'm back, okay? Jobber Cushnie. Tom turned heel live. Elevator music, God's sake. Yeah, somebody... I hope minimum people join the... Look, I'm back. I've just seen myself come back on the screen. So 27 viewers. God, we've lost 7 just from me going to the toilet. That is ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, the primetime players. The primetime players. I've seen them walking, retaining. They've only just won the titles. New Day. Do you really want to see another New Day and primetime players feud? I don't. They'd be clever to put it on the Lucha Dragons, but I don't think they will. I don't think they're ever going to pull the trigger with the Lucha Dragons ever. So yeah, it's just a filler match, really. It's nothing too much to worry about. I think the primetime players are just going to retain here. I think the fact that there's 10 matches on the card, they'll barely give this match any time at all. I think they're just doing this match to get the belts on the show, and apart from that, they're just going to retain. That's my opinion. But yeah, if you guys think that, well, the Lucha Dragons are going to win, give me a reason, and I'll shout it out. All about the lip slip. What's a lip slip? I know, Gore and Perkins are here. Freaking, I'm going to bury Perkins, all right? Do the Big E dance. This is the Big E dance, right? He does it. I hope that was okay. Yeah, I really want the New Day to win here, but because they're fucking awesome. They're like the best tag team they've had in freaking years. But I don't think they're going to do another New Day and PTP feud. I wish they did, because any excuse to get the primetime players, the New Day as champions would be great. But I don't have a problem with the primetime players being the champs either. Just anything to keep the New Day alive is great. And I'm just seeing myself dance. It's not a good New Day dance. I tried. I've got a gif of it, but it doesn't look anything like it. Best Biggie dance ever, lol. Best piggy dance, Tom. Lol, he did it. Yes, nice one, guys. What the hell was that? Someone gift that. Okay, nice one, guys. 29 views. The dance must have got more views. Right, we're going to move on. Those moves, though. What about the Usos? Yeah, I don't know when the Usos are coming back. I don't know if I'm keen about the Usos coming back, to be honest. I think sort of like we've been there, done that with the Usos. I don't think anything's really like I can never see them working out as singles competitors, but I don't know. It just feels like now that they had the belts, it's sort of like they've been there, done that. I'm not really too excited about them coming back. Whip Tom and maybe Nene. Somebody give that and we can make it into his Titan drum. Is that a hint that I get to come back to the Goran Perkins universe mode? Should be. How long Jay going to be injured? I don't know. If somebody knows that, that'd be great. Tom equal Big T. Big T. Right, okay. Elimination match. Team Bella versus Team Bad versus Team PCB. Now, I either see Team PCB or Team Bad winning. There's no way Team Bella's winning. She's the champ. Why would she win here? You've got to put over other divas. I think Team Bella's going to be eliminated first. That's logical, because obviously she's the champ. You want to... The only reason we're doing this feud is so we're going to... The only reason this feud's happening is so that we forget that Nikki Bella's still the champion, and we forget that she has to retain every so often. That's the only reason why this feud's happening. So, yeah, you can get rid of Nikki Bella here, because they're going to... after SummerSlam happens, they can make Nikki Bella look as vulnerable as they like, because the next pay-per-view, she would have beaten AJ Lee's title reign. So they can start making Nikki Bella looking vulnerable starting at SummerSlam, because as soon as SummerSlam's finished, that'll leave them a month to build up Nikki Bella against whoever, because at Night of Champions, she's going to lose that belt, because then she will have defeated AJ Lee's title reign, and that's exactly what they want to do. So having Team Bella lose here and get eliminated straight away, they probably like that, because that sets up a vulnerability sort of thing for Nikki Bella, makes the champion look weak, because she's going to lose it at Night of Champions, so they've got to start somewhere. So having Nikki Bella lose and get eliminated straight away is a good idea here. Then you have Team Bad and Team PCB fight it out. And honestly, I don't know who's winning here. You could have Team Bad or Team PCB. Now, the fact that Sasha Banks is probably losing her title the night before, I am sort of kind of going towards Team Bad winning. And the fact that Team PCB went over at Battleground, I think it was Charlotte, was it maybe? I think that went over at Battleground. I think maybe they might have Team Bad go over here, because the fact that Sasha's losing her title the night before, which I'm predicting, which is pretty obvious going to happen, you've got to have maybe Sasha go over on the pay-per-view to kind of save her a bit and give her some momentum back, because she's going to lose it all the night before. But they could also give it to the babyfaces Team PCB, but they went over at Battleground. So if you want something fresh and new, you've got to have Team Bad go over here. I think it all depends on if Sasha loses the night before on Saturday at the NXT TakeOver show. If she does, I think Team Bad will win here. If she doesn't, if she keeps the title, I'll be really surprised, and then I'll go with Team PCB. But I think the fact Sasha's losing her title the night before, she should go over here, because it's going to be quite a heavy loss. And also Team PCB won at Battleground. I think Team Bella, you can just forget about them. They're going to get eliminated straight away, because nobody wants to see them. So yeah, I'm going to go for Team Bad or Team BAD. Okay, somebody liked the live stream. There we go. Ooh. We're getting loads of likes on the live stream here on Twitter. Anyway, yes, 36 viewers. Nice one, guys. 36 live people watching. That is pretty insane. So remember to smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. That'd be absolutely great. This piss break match is the triple threat. Piss break match. Yes, but it gives Divas a chance. So give them a chance, guys. Right, so we're going to go with Team Bad for that one. Now, we're going to move on to Stephen Amell and Neville versus Stardust and King Barrett. I said earlier that Ryback retaining was the easiest prediction, but I think this is the easiest prediction. It's Stephen Amell and Neville are winning this match. It's pretty obvious. I haven't even written any notes for that. It's just, why would they bring this guy in? Why would they make such a big deal out of it? Why would they build this match for so long to then have Stephen Amell lose on the pay-per-view? I mean, this is the coolest thing they've done in ages with a celebrity. Stephen Amell's going over here. I don't know who's... I think Stephen Amell's getting the pin. I don't know how many moves he's going to do, what he's going to actually do in the match. But Stephen Amell's going over here. I mean, King Barrett on just doesn't make any sense. Stardust, it's about time that Stephen Amell got his payback on Stardust. It makes logical sense for Stephen Amell to go over here. Stardust has been biting at Stephen Amell for ages. Stephen Amell going over here is just freaking obvious. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what he can actually do in the ring. His acting was better than Adrian Neville's on Monday Night Raw, which is saying something. Yeah, he's actually pretty convincing. Have you watched Arrow, Tom? No, I haven't watched Arrow. Isn't it like an American show? I don't think they have it in England. Amell does the Red Arrow. Yeah, that would literally be amazing if he could, but I don't think that's happening. Cena will be Divas champ. Obama will play? What? Stardust will turn on Barrett and will join Amell and Neville and make a superhero stable. That's what I said on my video yesterday. I don't know if you guys like that idea. Nobody really commented about it, but yeah, that would be really weird. I don't think they have any long-term plans for Stephen Amell, but I think he's definitely going over here. He's got to go over here. Why would they even put him on the pay-per-view if he's not going to get that, big win in front of the New York crowd? Stephen Amell's going to go over here. Right. So we're then moving on to Kevin Owens versus Cesaro, which could possibly be match of the night. It could be match of the year. I've got my winner as Kevin Owens here. If you guys disagree, if you think the Cesaro section is going to win, Cesaro, look what I tweeted you about. I can't really check Twitter. It's really laggy at the moment. But yeah, I have Kevin Owens winning here because he needs a win. He just took 2 big losses from John Cena. Surely, for me, he's got to go over here. I mean, Owens can't lose 3 straight pay-per-views in a row. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous for somebody who was dubbed as like the next big thing a few months ago to lose 3 straight pay-per-views in a row. Like, Cesaro's extremely over. Doesn't need the win as much. I mean, you see all these Cesaro section signs. He's over, but Kevin Owens needs to win more, I think. And Owens has been walking away from Cesaro like every week, so needs to prove himself. He needs to prove himself on in the match. He needs to prove himself on the big stage that he's been walking away for the last few weeks. But when it comes to a match, he's got it. George says Kevin Owens winning since he will probably lose on Saturday. Yeah, that was my other reason. I mean, same reason as Sasha Banks, really, that he needs to get some momentum the night after if he's losing on Saturday, because it's pretty obvious he's probably not going to win the belt off Balor. Kevin Owens has to win. Run, Owens, run. Cesaro for the win. Wouldn't care if Owens won. That's what I think. I mean, I really don't mind who wins here. I just think if they're thinking, I think Owens needs to win here. But if Cesaro wins, I don't care, because I think Cesaro is going to go places. I also think Owens is going to go places. That's why I want Owens to win here, because he needs it. He needs to recover from it. But I don't mind who wins here, because whoever goes over is going to have a big career in the WWE. I just think if Kevin Owens goes over here, that's more logical, and that's going to be more progressive in the long run. We move on to Randy Orton versus Sheamus. Guys, if you can remember to... Where is it? Smash the likes. There you go. Smash the likes, guys. That would be absolutely awesome. Thank you. How many likes have you on now? We are on 87 likes, 1 dislike. Who was that? Do you like this new thing up here? I think I'm putting on like every video now. Is it okay? Made it today. It looks okay. So if you guys are wondering, follow me on Twitter. Where is it? It's that one. Do it, because I'm always on Twitter. I don't know why you guys don't follow me. But anyway, yes, Sheamus versus Randy Orton. I've got my winner as Sheamus. Yes, Sheamus, like, seriously needs to win here. Like, if he's dubbed as the next world champion, where is his momentum? He's got none. He needs to go over Randy Orton here, or I'm going to cry, because they did the same thing with Sandow. And he lost. I mean, they think that the fact that he's got the briefcase, he can lose, and still have momentum because he's got the briefcase to bounce back on. But we've got to, at some point, start taking Sheamus seriously. And we can't if he keeps losing. And what are they going to do if Randy Orton goes over here? Like, Randy Orton's done everything. Who cares if he wins here? It's not going to be progressive. We're going 2 steps back if Randy Orton wins here. Sheamus needs to win here. He's done this the next world champion. And he hasn't won since he won the briefcase. Does that make any sense to you? He should be full of confidence. He should be destroying dudes, proving that he's the next world champion. And for some reason, Orton went over at Battleground. Now, Randy Orton's been RKOing Sheamus every freaking week. So Sheamus, at some point, has got to get his payback. And I think his payback will be at SummerSlam. I'm hoping it's going to be at SummerSlam. But you never know, because for some reason they give Randy Orton the win. He's just as bad as John Cena at some points. Like, I cringed when Orton got the win at Battleground. I was like, come on. This isn't 2010 anymore. Sheamus has the money in the bank. He's got to go over here. Seriously. He's got to get payback for all those RKOs with a bloody big bro kick. And if Sheamus wins here, then that builds speculation that maybe he'll cash in later on in the night, and that makes it even more intense. Because I was already talking about how intense the title versus title match is, how exciting it is, and how we don't know where it's going to go. But if Sheamus wins here, it's going to make it even harder to predict what's going to happen, because you've got in the back of your mind, is Sheamus going to cash in? He's just beaten Orton. Why can't he cash in? You've got to have Sheamus go over here. He's just got to do it. Sheamus should win for the story, but if it was real, not fake, Orton for the win. You don't even believe that Sheamus is a bad guy because they just haven't built him up enough. What do you guys think about Sheamus? Do you think he should go over here against Randy Orton? I mean, you might be a big Randy Orton fan, but you've got to think at one point Sheamus has got to start picking up some wins. Orton versus Sheamus was like 20 minutes at Battleground. I actually thought they had a good match at Battleground. I just think the finish was dumb. And the fact that Orton went over felt like it was 2010 and made absolutely no sense. Hashtag Sheamus cashes in. I really, really hope he cashes in. But if he wins here, I'm more likely to believe that he's going to cash in later on in the night. And they should be thinking that. Shawstar says, have you been watching my predictions videos, QT Tom? Mate, it's just that like northeast kind of prediction brain. That's what I think it is. Rama Bull 007 says, I don't really like him. Sheamus, think he is boring. He looked really good when he first came back. When he had that shaved hair, He looked like a beast, but ever since he won the briefcase, he's just been crap. And it's because they just don't bother putting him over. Because they think he can fall back on the briefcase and can take as many losses as somebody throws at him. But he can't. We've got to, at some point, they've got to start giving him some wins. So we believe he's going to, one, be successful if he cashes in, and two, be a credible champion. Sheamus needs to be something. Right now, no one sees him as a WWE champion. Exactly. They need to give him the win here. It's ridiculous. Abishan says Sheamus is okay. He's okay. I would rather have had Reigns win the briefcase, actually. Sheamus' heel turn was stupid. I liked his fan favorite thing. Yeah, but we'd seen it for about 2 years straight. You need something different. Where are you from in England? North Yorkshire. 2009. He's saying 2009. Sheamus versus Finn Balor. That would be great, Dipsy. I think he's going to cash in. Well, if he wins here, I think he might cash in. But if he doesn't, I don't see him cashing in. Is a beaten Sheamus really going to cash in after losing to Orton? I don't think so. Respect the Hawk. Are you not entertained? Do you watch Pointless Blog, Tom? Sometimes. Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. If you guys have got any predictions for this match, because I have Dolph Ziggler easily winning this match, but what do you guys think? Do you think Dolph Ziggler is winning this match, or do you think Rusev is winning this match? I mean, a Rusev could do with a win here, but Dolph Ziggler's sort of like been built as the kind of knight in shining armor. And he's there to save the day for Lana. And he's just returned. He's come back at this sort of knight in shining armor to save Lana from Rusev. So in my opinion, he is winning here because he's just there to save the day. It's logical for Dolph Ziggler to save the day, save us from being infested with this stupid Rusev gimmick. And that's the bottom line because Tom Cushnie said so. Now, Dolph Ziggler's gimmick has a lot more longevity than Rusev's, so Dolph Ziggler should probably go over here. And everybody's just sick of this Rusev and Lana feud, so if the babyface wins here, that's that. It's done and dusted. But if Rusev wins here, they've got to drag it out for another month. But if Dolph Ziggler wins here, it's done. And that's good, because I am bored out of my skin of this feud. It has been so boring. And I really just hope the knight in shining armor, Dolph Ziggler, wins here and shuts Rusev up for good. I think that's where they're going. In front of a New York crowd, second biggest pay-per-view of the year, the babyface is more likely to go over here, and that's just where I think it's going. I think Ziggler is going to win, says Jonas the Baz. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen, guys. If you guys disagree, you can comment and tell me, but give me an explanation because I'd like to know where your reasoning behind Rusev winning here would be. 91 likes, 3 dislikes. If we can push for 100 likes and smash the likes, go for 100, that'd be insane. We're on 33 viewers. If you guys can go for 40, that would be absolutely freaking amazing. Now, I think I've actually predicted every match now. This live stream's been going on for 50 freaking minutes. That is a hell of a long time. But if you guys have got any last opinions on this, on the SummerSlam pay-per-view, then please tell me. I'm going to run through it, though. I've got Brock Lesnar winning, Seth Rollins winning, or a no contest. Could go either way. Ryback retaining, Roman Reigns and Ambrose winning, Primetime Players winning, Team Bad winning, Stephen Amell and Neville winning, Kevin Owens winning, Sheamus winning, and Dolph Ziggler winning. If you guys follow me on Twitter as well, up there, if this is a pre-show, I'll tweet out my prediction for that as well. You guys should follow me on Twitter though, because that's where it's all at. Literally, I tweet all day. And yeah. Oh, 39. Come on, one more. We need one more viewer. Come on. One more viewer. Let's do this. Come on. One more viewer. It's flashing. Come on. One more viewer. Come on. The dislikes are Gore and Perkins. Gore, Perkins. He's got 3 people there. Gore and Perkins, the account. 41! Whee! Undertaker better win. I don't think that's happening, buddy. $101 likes. That is insane. I'm going to keep this up now because I finished my predictions. Undertaker should beat Brock before he retires. He could do it in the future, but I just don't see the point of ending the streak to then put over Undertaker at the end of it all. It's showing 41 here. 40. Everybody's commenting. We are 39. It's 41 at the moment, which is pretty cool. So there you go, guys. If you guys have got like any last things to say, or you just want to say bye in the live chat, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you for following me, Ian Lovrod. There you go. Follow me on Twitter, guys. If you want to just say bye in the live chat, or you want to have one more thing to say, do you think Undertaker should face Sting? Says Sean T Gamer. Yes. This match changes into a mixed tag team between Rusev, Lana, Summer Rae, and Dolph Ziggler. That'd be great. I just don't know if Lana can wrestle. I know the other 3 can, but that is where I thought they were going with that myself. I thought they were going with the Lana and Summer Rae match, but having a mixed tag, that sounds cool as hell. Sting might come out and attack Undertaker. Would you guys be happy with a second pay-per-view in a row ending with a botchy finish? I think they've got to end it clean here with a Brock Lesnar pin. I'm just going to go watch some of your videos I haven't seen. Thank you, WWE Master. That is very kind. Bye. Everybody's saying bye. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming to the live stream. 42 viewers is the one we've got to end it all. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you guys for all coming. We're going to carry on doing these pay-per-view after pay-per-view. This is the 3rd, maybe 4th time I've done these in a row. They get better and better every time. You guys have been great. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been awesome. Smash the likes. That'd be amazing. Thanks so much, guys, for coming. That's been great. It's been great. Bye-bye.